Hello, dear students. This is our course of World Literature, and the topic of today's lecture will be a sample of critical analysis of the Anglophone Indian novel, and this is the first part of our lecture. I am Dr. Maha Sallam, and let us start now. The title of this lecture is Betrayal, Division, and the Ideology of Revolution in Arundhati Roy's The God of Small Things and Neel Mukherjee's The Lives of Others. This lecture is extracted from an academic paper written by Dr. Maha Sallam and published in Cairo Studies in English, Journal of Research in Literature, Linguistics, and Translation Studies, published by the Department of English Language and Literature, Faculty of Arts, Cairo University, 2017. So, this slide offers the publication information of the academic paper that we are discussing today. The paper offers a critical analysis of two novels. The two novels are The God of Small Things, 1997, written by Arundhati Roy, and Lives of Others, 2014, by Neel Mukherjee. The two novels actually are outstanding examples of the Anglophone Indian novel. The first one, God of Small Things, is a winner of the prestigious Man Booker Prize, and the second novel, Lives of Others, was shortlisted for the same prize. The two novels can be considered political novels, and the two are heavily influenced by the ideology of the All India Progressive Writers Association. We have mentioned before some information about the All India Progressive Writers Association. So just as a quick reminder, this is a literary and intellectual movement that was established in India in 1933, and it has been dominating the Indian literary scene ever since that time, although it was formally dissolved as a formal association in 1939. The influence of this association on the Anglophone Indian novel is very great. For example, the novels that are influenced by the ideology of this association adopt a technique of social realism. They depict a realistic account of the different classes and castes of Indian society. Also, another feature is that the novels influenced by the ideology of All India Progressive Writers Association, usually they show or illustrate a certain coupling between leftist politics and literature. Ahmad Ali, the famous Indian novelist and one of the co-founders of the association, the All India Progressive Writers Association, has described the movement as an intellectual revolution, a revolution against the outmoded past, whether this past refers to the foreign rule, the colonial rule by the British Empire, or whether it even refers to certain outmoded social and cultural practices and beliefs of Indian society that were influenced by ignorance and poverty. So we can say that the movement is a highly progressive one. It endorses an agenda of progress, and the novels that are influenced by this movement, they have the same progressive agenda. Now, the thesis statement, we are going to discuss very briefly the thesis statement of this paper. And in the second part of the lecture, we will be referring to the plots of the two novels, the major themes, and we will reach a conclusion. So When we go to the thesis statement, we will find that the present paper offers a reading of the two novels, aiming to illustrate how the theme of betrayal, and in particular the image of a seemingly endless chain of binary divisions, are foregrounded. These are the representative symbols par excellence of the modern nation state of India. You will remember the partition, how India or the Indian subcontinent was divided first into India and Pakistan, and then later we had also Pakistan further divided into Pakistan and Bangladesh. This historical traumatic event is the source of the image of binary division, as if we have an endless chain of binary divisions happening in this Indian nation and depicted by the two novels. So this is the major image that we have: binary division, not just once, but a sort of endless chain. Also, there is an image of betrayal. Betrayal is there all the time, whether betrayal on an individual basis or betrayal on a national basis. And the two novels actually show that these symbols, binary division, an endless state of binary division, plus betrayal, they seem to be the symbols par excellence of the Indian nation state. Also, the two novels are appropriating the English language, and especially in the case of Arundhati Roy's The God of Small Things, the English language is so manipulated and so appropriated and so nourished with neologisms coming out of Indian languages, so that it is changed and it becomes almost an Indian language. Again, the two novels can be considered as narratives of the nation, and in particular, they are highlighting, the two novels are highlighting the betrayals and the failures, but it doesn't mean they are pessimistic novels, not at all. Actually, they also offer a future vision for resolution of the present failures or the present betrayals. So, although they highlight the negative part, they are far from pessimistic. They are offering a future vision of hope, both of them. And the two novels, they have engaged quite successfully with the question that we mentioned before, this major question that all Anglophone Indian novels engage with, which is the question of what is India or what is Indian. They engage quite successfully with this question, and they offer quite interesting answers and representations to the question. Having come to this point, let me wish you the best of luck. Thank you for attending, and we will continue our discussion of the two novels or the academic paper that we are discussing. We will continue our discussion in a further video. Thank you and good luck.